And listen, this is what I'm going to say to you. I think that you should plan a craft night with some people you really like. Hi, I'm Mary. This is Mary's Rack. I'm a secondhand stylist located in New Orleans, Louisiana, which just means I style people in all secondhand clothes. But besides being a stylist, I am a huge thrift connoisseur. I have been my entire life, and I have a firm belief that if anything you want, you can find it secondhand. And I'm always constantly trying to evaluate ways I can reduce waste. And I'm very excited to take you on a journey in this video. This video is something after my own heart. It's gonna be a crafting video, it's gonna be a thrifting video, and I wanna show you how to craft an everyday little thing that can save you some money and can be really fun and super memorable for the people involved. Besides being a stylist, I own a gym with my partner. We've had it for 6 years. It's called Vitality Community Fitness. It's in Metairie, Louisiana, and every year we have a Halloween costume workout. And basically, it's exactly what it sounds like. Everybody shows up in costumes and works out in them. So we're gonna have a few categories this year. Most creative, best sufferer, so that's the person who wears the most uncomfortable costume and keeps it on the whole time. Best group, and best overall. So every year I thrift a bunch of tchotchkes and items and stuff, and I basically glue them together and make trophies, and they always turn out really cute, and they're very memorable and fun, and like people are excited to win them, and it just brings me a lot of joy to make them. So I'm gonna try to insert a photo. Here's the photo. I don't know how to insert a photo, so if I do it, please give me props in the comments. If there's a photo right here, I deserve love and affection, because that means I taught myself a new skill. If there's no photo here, I'm sorry. Since we have 4 categories, I'm gonna be making 4 trophies, which means I'm gonna thrift some tchotchkes. But I already have 2 things. Number 1, I have this like leisurely witch. She's just chilling. I love that she just like, I need a break. This is the first thing I bought for the trophies this year. I need to start sourcing all year round, honestly, because around Halloween things are marked up. Like this was $3, which is more than I want to pay for a tchotchke at a thrift, but it's worth it because I mean, look how great she is. And then my brother works at a flea market and he bought like 15 of these like LED pumpkins. It needs batteries, but I'm gonna make this the grand prize, and I'm gonna put it on something like maybe like a plate and a candlestick, and like put some like fringe or something around it. I don't know. I just like how big it is, and I'm gonna change the batteries and so it will light up, and so I think this will be a really cool like grand prize. But the rest of the stuff I'm gonna thrift, and then I'm gonna craft with you, which if you're into it, enjoy. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm brand new here, and I need your support. I need your validation. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm figuring it out as I go. And also, since I've never made a video of me crafting thrifted things, I don't know. I don't know if this is the kind of content people want to see. So if you really like it, please tell me. If you don't like it, you can tell me that too. I'll take it. I'll take negative feedback. I got thick skin. Very thick skin. Okay, so I'm going to take y'all thrifting with me, and then hopefully I'll take you through the crafting process. All right, I've been here for a few minutes, and I'm definitely grabbed some umbrellas. Why? Because they're $1.99 and they're cool. And you always need an umbrella. Why buy a new umbrella when you can get a cool vintage umbrella for $2? This one's my favorite. And they're all in great condition. I opened them all indoors, so I'm certain to have a lot of bad luck. But the sad part is that I think this is all we've got to work with, which it's looking slim. Little Dollar Tree plates, cobwebs. Oh, this is incredible. I love this. I don't know, she might not be right. Not having much luck, so I wanted to come look at the craft supplies, because sometimes I can find cool things to like, you know, make them with. Like ribbon is really fun, and when you buy ribbon new, it's kind of overpriced, but I can get this whole bag of ribbon for $1.59, but none of these are screaming to me. Ooh, okay. All right, now we're talking. We got some orange in here. Okay, we got 2 oranges in this bag, and then these kind of pinky peaches colors. So let's see. For $1.99, I'm gonna get it. And then I think I'll probably wind up using this for something. I can't resist cheap craft supplies. And the problem is there's a lot in here. Oh, this is fun. Okay, this is like weird mesh wire stuff. I don't know if you can see it, but it's only 99 cents, so maybe I'll get that. I'm also going to get this one because it's got gold in it, and I just find gold to be very versatile. And then also it's got this vintage velvet spool. It doesn't have much left on the spool, but it's so cool. I feel like if anything, I could use this around a hat one day. I really want that one. So this whole bag is $1.99, so I'm kind of sort of getting the whole bag just for this velvet piece. But I also think I'll get a lot of use out of these 2 gold ones. And then my mom will use this green one. She likes to use those for presents, so I'll give that one to her. Okay, maybe this beaker, is that what this is called? Is pretty cool. It's $1. I'm like, maybe this could be a good base. I think I'm gonna get it. I just think it's a fun, different kind of base, and I can fill it with something maybe. I don't know what I can fill it with. Maybe candy corn? Is that disgusting? That's kind of what I want to do. That's probably too disgusting. It's going to get like moldy in there or something. Okay, I'm thinking about this one for best group costume. I can make this the top. I think I need to paint it though. It's kind of dingy. Maybe I can spray paint it. What do you think? I think so. I just left the church thrift store. I'm still in the parking lot of the church thrift store by my house that I like to go to. I don't like filming in here because, once again, it's like an active rehab program and it feels very invasive just in case someone's like in a shot. But also it's just like they blare Christian music, so it's terrible in there to film. So anyway, I got a lot of stuff. I think I've got everything now for the trophies, and I'm going to go home and make them. But here, I got a ton of bags of Halloween rings. This is what I think I'm gonna put in the vial thing I got. And I decided that the vial, the purple vial thing I had gotten, is gonna be the base of the most creative Halloween costume trophy. And this is what I got for the top of it. Look at her legs. Look at her legs. Listen, she's broken. I had this whole debacle trying to buy this thing because the lady in there didn't want to sell it to me because it was broken. She was like, we can't sell broken things. And I was like, I'll pay. And there's no price, so I had to get a price. And she was like, well, we can't sell broken things. And I was like, literally, or if you're just going to put it in the trash, then can I have it? And she was like, no, we just can't sell it. And I was like, she's like, okay, you would just ask my, I guess her boss or somebody. And when she came in, that lady was like $250, and I was like, all right, which is too much for a broken thing. But I'm gonna like paint this part black so you won't be able to, it won't be as badly broken. And I mean, I don't think anyone's gonna mind because like, look, her little knees are black cats. Like, how great is this? So this is gonna go on top of the most creative costume. I got this to be a base for the costume, what award? The base of the group. So the 4 pumpkins I just got at the last thrift store, they're going to go on top of this. You need something sturdy. And I like that this trophy is going to be like shorter than the rest of them. So I thought this was really pretty. And I might, if I have enough rings, I'm going to fill this with the rings too. Hello. We've made it to the thrifting portion of the video. Congratulations. I think a normal YouTuber would give you a recap of everything we've gotten so far. But if you haven't been paying attention, you'll see when we get to it. I'm going to start with this. Now, can you paint ceramic that's been glazed with acrylic paint? Will it even stick? We're gonna find out together. Could I Google this? Yes. Did I? No. Do I have orange paint? No, but I happen to know that red and yellow make orange. 4 years of college taught me that those 2 colors make orange. I don't proclaim to be the world's best crafter because if I were, I would not be mixing paint. First of all, I would have orange paint. Okay, it's a slight improvement. Only slight. I think that we need more red and orange to make it more orangey. Because I'm over here smack talking the color of these pumpkins, and then the color paint that I made is like 1 shade darker. I don't know, it's just kind of dull. Like, I love this piece for the group costume concept, but it just seems like there should be more pizzazz to it. Okay, it's slightly improved. I'm just gonna go for it, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in the creases of the pumpkins, and I'm gonna do like this brown color as like a shadow. Ooh, crap. If you've noticed, I'm wearing my government issued crafting outfit. It's like a military jumpsuit, flight suit or something. I don't know. I got it at the thrift, but definitely like a you know, military issued for whatever it was. Okay. There's a definite improvement here in color. This side is dull, this side is bright. Realistically, I was going through my existing craft supplies just now, and I did not need to thrift any additional craft supplies, probably. Best part about craft supplies is replenishing them. And the other thing about craft supplies, especially here, is that we often will craft together as community in New Orleans. It's like one of my favorite things about living here is that, you know, costuming and Mardi Gras is this beautiful communal event, but like also the preparation for these events is really communal and community driven, and I really love that. It's actually funny, like here, one of like the classic moves here is like there are people, like you'll hear of people who like work on their costumes all year round and they show up on Mardi Gras Day and you're just like blown away by this artistry that just seemingly normal people have achieved with these costumes. And then there's this other group of people that I tend to fall into. I used to be an overachiever. I am no longer. Too many Mardi Gras under my belt. I have too little time. So there's this other group of people where you call all your friends the week before Mardi Gras and you see who has the most craft supplies at their house, and you go to their house someday before Mardi Gras morning. Now, even though everyone's costuming the whole season, there's the Mardi Gras morning is like the big costume morning, right? So there are literally been Mardi Gras mornings where my friends have come over at like 5 a.m. and we've started crafting to go out for like 7 or 8 a.m. because Mardi Gras Day itself is so early. It's a really, really early event. Why am I talking about Mardi Gras on a Halloween video? Oh, because I'm talking about crafting and how it's really fun to do in a community with your friends. And listen, this is what I'm going to say to you. I think that you should plan a craft night with some people you really like. And the craft can be so dumb. You can say, either bring your own stuff, here's the supplies I'll have, bring your own crafting supplies, bring your own project, or I'll give you a project when you get to my house. If you're not like a big crafter, like I'd still love for you to come. And literally you can make crafts out of literally anything. I finished painting this and now it's drying. It looks, I didn't take a before photo, which is my own fault, but it looks so much better, don't you think? I think what I would love to do is put candles in each of these, but I don't know if that's going to happen before the actual event or not, but you can see I added like a bunch of shading, so they just look a little bit more pumpkin-y. It did occur to me that I have Mod Podge, so I could Mod Podge it all. Maybe that would help keep it. So, I don't know. I'm just going to let it dry and see how it dries and then make a decision from there. So, we're going to move on. Step 1, this. Done. I'm going to let it dry. Step 2, I got to fix my little witch. I'm just going to paint this black. It'll take like 2 seconds. Witch fixed. She still looks great. I mean, her hat might be a weapon, but at least it's all black now. Okay, moving on to the part I might be most excited about, which I don't know why, filling this vial with these. These are spider rings. You know, I got spider rings and I got bat rings. They're 50 cents a bag. I need to add up how much I spent, but if I had to guess, I think I spent under $25 for everything. I knew this would be satisfying, and it is. It's very satisfying. Remember earlier in the video where I said I wanted to fill this thing with real candy corn? That was so gross. Were you guys gonna let me do that? Were you guys gonna just like watch me do that in this video? Fill this thing that I'm gonna seal with a thing on top of it with food? Why did I have that idea? When I was watching that footage back, I was like, Mary, you're gross. Oh my god, did this thing fill with only 3 bags of spider rings? I feel like I can fit more. I'm just gonna like cram them because I really did buy a lot. So it's like, why not just cram them in there? All right. We're full of spider rings. This was probably the better idea. If this were candy corn, that would be very gross. And I am aware. I am fully aware. All right, are we ready to see what my little witchy looks like on top? All right, here's the thing. Once I glue this, I am just like, I just can't get over how cute it is. This is so cute. I'm not going to do anything else to this one. I usually like to add like a bunch of frill and stuff. And I mean, I bought all this ribbon. Should I add ribbon? I could add ribbon like coming off her butt like a little bit, make it even more. But honestly, I think this is going to be so good because she is so excellent. And this base is such a cool base. Like, I'm just gonna leave this one as is. Time to bring in the big guns. If you are a crafter, you already know about this glue. If you're not a crafter, this is the glue that will save your life. I literally just glued my microwave door back on with this glue. That's how good this glue is. And it's just a dream. It's a dream. So we're gonna use it to get the little witch on top of this situation. It's gonna dry. It dries decently fast. And she'll be stuck there forever because this glue is so good. Well, I mean, I'm sure people could break it off, but hopefully nobody does that because that would make me feel really bad. I like that's the middle. Okay. She's on there. Look how cute she is with their little snippity snappity legs. That is so cute. You would be excited to win this trophy. You can't tell me you wouldn't be. Okay, I'm so excited. I'm really proud of that one. First witch done. Look at her. I love it. Okay, all right. You got to get out of here, lady. Ah! Okay, that was fun. Next. Did I show you my earrings? Here's my earrings. Let's see. I don't know if you can really see them. They're little cobwebs. Look. There you go. You can see them like that. Okay, I'm running into a little bit of a logistical issue. The thing that I got for the base of the group costume, I don't think it's gonna fit, and we're gonna try it together. Okay. It fits. I don't trust it though. But there's also an option where I take Magurva the witch, all witches are Magurva, and she goes on top of this thing. What do we think? That seems a little bit safer. More surface area to glue to. I think I'm going to use the green for the witch, and I'm going to need to get something else. Another thing for the group costumes. I'll figure it out though. We've decided the best sufferer trophy is going to be green base witch. It'll do. I'm going to dress it up a bit. Maybe with some ribbon. I'm going to definitely fill this. I'm just going to fill it right now with spiders and bat wings. I'm going to put both of them in there because I have a ton left. Can you see all the bats? And all the spiders? Magurva maybe? Okay, well let's see. Maybe we'll do some ribbon. I've got this. It's not speaking to me. I think I just want to put Magurva on top and call it a day. It's kind of so similar to the other one, but I don't care. That's what I want to do. I like the way these look just on top of here. I think it's cute. So I'm going to glue Magurva on top, and this will be the #1 sufferer trophy. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. You know, I could have my sister, she has a Cricut. I could, because these are all glass, I could have her print out the name of the award, and I can vinyl, like, you know, print it out and then attach it to the glass of these trophies. I could do that, and I might. Probably won't. My sister's always really busy too. So she probably won't really have time to do it, and I think that I will feel very accomplished after this, so I won't need to do any extra updates. Okay, Magurva going on top. Okay, now I'm seeing what I'm gonna want to do. I am gonna want to take a little bit of this and put it around the brim because you can see the glue. You see what I mean? I don't like that. I want to cover that glue on that seam. So maybe I'll take this really thin ribbon and see if I can kind of twist it around the lip and cover the glue up. Okay, that's so much better. I think I'm gonna leave this one alone from now. I might add more to it. I haven't decided, we'll see. But so far, I took a little break to go eat some lunch. And next on the docket is the grand prize. This is gonna be the best overall. I went and stole some batteries from my mother. I live on a piece of property with my whole family, if you wanted to know a fun fact about me. To be fair, I do have batteries at my house, but I never ever, and I wonder if other people encounter this, I never ever have the battery I need. If I need AAA, I have AA. If I need D, I have the other big ones. Like, I just checked my hurricane box before I went and yoinked these from my mom, and I had like all the big batteries, but no little batteries. You know, it was anybody's bet or guess if this was actually gonna light up because my brother got it at the flea market, but not only does it light up, it's really cool. Here's the concern with this. I'm gluing this to the top of this, okay? That's how it's gonna end up. The question is, how do I glue it and still allow people to turn it off and on? Because the reality is, I don't think I can. I think that if I glue it, it's glued. Which is not great. I would like people to have the option to turn it off and on. But it could also be a thing where I turn it on and then it's just on. On, until it dies. And who knows, it's LED, so who knows how long it'll last. Batteries these days, anybody's guess. But maybe there's an alternative way that I'm not thinking of. Velcro? I don't have any Velcro. This is so... I don't know what to do. And then I also found this little vase that I love, and I hate to turn it into a trophy because it's like my personal little vase, but I have a lot of little vases and I always find cute ones at the thrift, so it's not the end of the world. And what I really like about this base for the grand prize is if I glue it to the battery portion, you can still access the on and off switch and the battery portion. So you can always change the batteries out. So that way we can light it on and off as desired, which I think would be really fun. The base debacle is stressing me out, and I don't know what I'm gonna do yet for the next two trophies for their bases. I am leaning towards this one for the pumpkin because I do think I want to be able to turn this thing off and on because it makes it so much more fun and it will last longer. I hate like the idea of like sealing this off and just leaving it on, and once it's dead, it's dead. I want it to be able to like be displayed if the person who wins it wants it to be displayed like every Halloween, and they can turn it off and on and change the batteries if they really want to. So I'm gonna change tracks because that is overwhelming me and I don't have an answer for right now. The track I am changing to is attaching these tendrils. Do you remember I got these at the thrift? I'm gonna like cut a bunch of these tendrils and I'm gonna like glue them to the bottom of this pumpkin and kind of make it like a bunch of spider legs or something come from underneath of it. But it's gonna be hard to glue straight onto here, so what I'm gonna do is cut a piece of felt. And this actually might be a hot glue situation. Is it time to pull out the glue gun? I think it's time to pull out the glue gun. I think it will be easier to hot glue and then take the felt and seal all of the pieces on over it. This actually might be a hot glue situation. Is it time to pull out the glue gun? I think it's time to pull out the glue gun. Okay, I've relocated to be near the hot glue gun. It's time to cut some tendrils. All right, let's go on. It's working! I'm really liking the way this is looking. I can always add more too. I'm like, oh, maybe there needs to be more. Or maybe I can add ribbon underneath. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll do like alternating ribbon. That could be really fun. This is Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm gonna leave it on while I'm doing it because it brings me joy to see it lit up. In this town we call home. Skeleton Jack. Oh, and look, you can see it better when I do that. Oh, I should have been doing this. You know, A fun thing about living on property with everyone in my family and everyone in my family working for themselves is that you just are gonna hear my brother all the time starting cars and doing things outside. Perfect timing. That's what that car sounded like. My attention span is such a delicate thing. Like, I do have ADHD, and sometimes I can just be really focused and like knock out like a week's worth of work in like a couple of hours, and then other times things and projects will take me months. So what I normally do for my Halloween costume contest trophy project, this is what I'm doing right now every year, is I usually wait till the last minute and do it. So the fact that I'm like really enjoying it and taking my time and, you know, making a whole video about it to share with people, it's a real improvement for me and getting me to like focus up and you know, not rush. So thanks if you're watching this video and you've made it to this point. It does help keep me accountable. It's not easy to operate on a timetable, you know? The rest of the world like is really good at self-discipline in this way that I've always been really jealous of, and that's like a thing I've been working on my whole life, because I've always worked, well, for the most part in my adulthood I've worked for myself, and when you're only answering to yourself, it's sometimes really hard to be accountable, you know? I'm my own boss and I'm not gonna fire me. So if I have like videos to make like this, it holds me accountable, because I do like making these videos. It's been so far really fun for me. And not only that, they're holding me accountable. I'm getting things done way faster. The vision is really, honestly, excellent. I love it. Okay, wait. This was the base that we were thinking about. What do you think? I think this one's good. I think it's like, maybe this won't be the tallest trophy, but it will be the most unique because it lights up, and I think that makes it a lot more fun. Okay, yeah, this is good. I'm gonna add, like I said, I'm gonna add some of the orange. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna add some orange. Why not? As you can see, I have made this very chaotic at the bottom, and I think it's more fun, and I think this will be a really cool looking final trophy. Because I needed more base options, I came back to the Christian thrift store. I got this little wooden like teak thing, maybe for the group costume. I got a few options because I was like, I am not coming back after this. This little like kind of perfume looking blown glass thing, I'm really hoping this one works because it's so cool as is, and I think it would give a really cool like quality to the trophy. And then I just got this plain little dip bowl ceramic thing because I'm thinking I might put it underneath the other ceramic piece on the jack-o'-lantern trophy. We'll see. And then I got these spider balls because they were 50 cents, and I really don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but there's usually kids that come to the workout, and maybe I'll give them that. And then our entire staff is dressing as the Wizard of Oz. So I'm the Cowardly Lion, and I didn't have a costume, but I just found this toddler costume of a lion. The head part fits me, so I'm just gonna chop up the rest of it and like put it on something and wear the little headpiece and paint my face, and that will be my Cowardly Lion costume. It was very convenient because I just didn't even want to think about that costume. I'm too busy planning the event itself, and that always happens to me. So it was kind of perfect when I saw this toddler costume. Okay, good news. We're back at the house. And not only does this weird piece fit that I was really excited about, I think it looks really good. I added this little ceramic underneath it. Now, since I have a bunch of spiders left, I was thinking I could glue them like to the base like this and just do them all the way around and have a bunch of spiders. And I'm even gonna go do my little witch right here, and I'm gonna take some of the bats and I'm gonna glue them along the ridge here so that I use more of them and I amp it up a little bit. Remember this, friend? Since this is the trophy for best overall, I really want to make it the tallest trophy. So I got this little teak wood thing, and I'm sure somebody's gonna come for me in the comments because this is definitely vintage and I'm about to destroy it. But it's gonna be more special on here. And look, it makes this whole thing just really amped up. And I was thinking I could add spiders along the bottom of this too, so that it gets a little bit more spoopy. What do you think? I think it's coming out so well. And since this video is so long as is, I'm gonna finish these trophies and show you the final project. And I am just so happy with them so far. So stay tuned. Before I do the final reveal, I just want to say thanks if you watched to this point. That means a lot to me, and I hope this was fun for you, soothing for you. Maybe you got some creative ideas. I hope it inspired you to have a little party with your friends and do some crafts. I hope it inspired you to DIY something you might otherwise just buy. I always am asking myself, what can I do secondhand? And I hope that you do that too, because there's so much great stuff in the world. And if you liked my channel, please consider subscribing, liking, commenting. Let me know what you think of the trophies, which one's your favorite. I love everyone's comments. It is fun for me. So